Hey, welcome back to Everything's a Project. Just going to show this part real quick. This is the one I used the process with the ball bearing and the hammer to displace some material on each side, and it did clean up with the reamer being loose in the chuck, and yep, it followed the hole, and it's good now. Anyways, so that was that. This is the sister part, and what I just want to show you real quick is a Sidewinder setup. So this is a Tool Makers Vise. It's holding the part, and it's clamped in a regular vise, and that works good for your longer parts because this needs work done on the end. So you got 5, 6, 7-inch material. You can come out a little farther if you needed. If the swivel base isn't there, it gives you a little more room. You'll also see right here, these have holes, a couple of different holes in them, and generally use it as just a stop that's flush to the surface. But in this case I added a clamp and a connector nut, and then bolted through that, so this part can't go down. There's not going to be a lot of tool pressure. This is aluminum, but it'll ruin the part if it shifts. And then the other thing I did is right here is clamped it down. There's a hole in the back. This vise has had a couple of holes added to it, just like how they are up here, and then there's one in the back jaw. So there's a chance of this tilting down. Sometimes I've used a jack here, but I got the swivel in the way. And then the clamp is all the way over here. Normally you would want to be short and have the stud at the front of the near the nose, but the vise has a gap in the middle, and if I clamp there, it would give the tendency of this vise to tilt up. So what I do in that case is I double up the clamps, because how many times have you seen a clamp that's bowed like a banana? Well, when you tighten up back here, or especially in the middle, it'll tend to do that. Okay, so then the last thing for this segment are these. This is my little thread checker setup. Just threw this one in here, I want to show you. So, I knew this was import, and just to confirm, in this case the red ones are metric and the blacks are SAE. So they're all labeled, and it says, in this case it's M8 by 1.25. And then I have some of the other thread checkers. Oops, gotta show you where they're at, huh? Where these came from is either True Value or Ace Hardware. And these it was a set that was just sitting there. They come originally on a cable, so they have holes in them. And so they're usually hanging near their hardware section. And they had one that was just sitting there, and I asked them if it was for sale, and they were able to look it up, so they sold it to me. And I kept on the cable for a little while, but it ended up not working well. And then I don't see any in here, but so they're great for just spot checking threads real quick. It's female and male. And anyways, if it's something you're interested in, just take a peek around one of those places and see if they have them, or nowadays maybe they're on Amazon. There's no name on them, so I don't know who makes them, but you know what they look like now. Okay, so that's it. There's a few threaded holes and a few pins, and that's where that other reamer comes in, but I won't be showing that. So that's it. Thanks a lot.